Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And a great time to check out the power rankings, see how the teams are stacking up across the league. Take a look at New York. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for Golden State, they've used the doubters as fuel for this season's strong showing. Night after night, each guy plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
So the Nets starting five. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. Then it's Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the one. Now here's Johnson. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. Outside Curry. Higgins outside. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Thompson. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked. Here's Bridges. Warriors with the rebound. Averaging less than 9 points a game for his career, but Draymond Green does everything else on the basketball court. Brent, I know you admire that.
Yeah, of course, the former defensive player of the year, a tremendous playmaker, but the biggest skill, Kevin, is his mouth. He is a great communicator out there to keep this team connected.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Johnson outside. Bridges outside. Traps in the tray.
Mikal really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Looney with it. There's the triple. Curry shot is off. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Dinwiddie for 3. That shot missing. And it's the Warriors' ball. Now here's Curry. Coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. At this stage of the year, Greg, underperforming teams start to get nervous, especially teams with playoff expectations.
And, Kevin, we're approaching the second half of the season, right? And you don't want to be on the outside of the playoff picture after that. It's put up or shut up time for a few teams.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And it's Bridges at the elbow. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Curry outside. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Dinwiddie against Green. The pass to Finney-Smith. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Over Thompson. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Different look here for the Warriors. Sharge checked in for Kevon Looney. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Green. Gary Payton is checked in for Thompson. And it's Paul in for Curry. And the Nets making a change here as well. Thomas checked in for Bridges.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Johnson for 3. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Johnson brings such a different element with that quick trigger. Not all guys have that.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Paul kicks to Kuminga. Kuminga sets a screen for Wiggins. Paul outside. Paul missing again. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Trendon Watford's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Royce O'Neal comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Mikal Bridges checked in for Johnson. And Simmons subbed in for Dinwiddie. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Paul outside to halt the run, and it's good on the way in.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. On the wing, Bridges. And again, it's the Nets missing. Warriors trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Kuminga throws it down.
That's what Paul does best, giving his man a great scoring opportunity.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Here's Bridges. Misses from short range. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Mikal Bridges out there with Thomas. Then it's Lonnie Walker. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Watford in at the 4 slot. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
I think there were some toughness questions around Andrew Wiggins. Not anymore. This guy has become a pretty gritty player.
Nets leading by 3. Simmons with it. Now defended by Wiggins. No good from Simmons.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Wiggins. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
First team foul.
Wiggins right side. Kicks it out to Paul. Just 3 to shoot. It's up a 3. Not going to go that time. Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 3-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Cameron Thomas. And Johnson subbed in for Lonnie Walker. Ball against Simmons. Bridges outside. Tries it from 9. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Paul passes to Kuminga. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Simmons. Saric grabs the board. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. That puts them in the lead.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. Rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. From the left block. Shoots the three. Goes up again. He lays it in. Claxton's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Hit by Kuminga. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Johnson with it. 11 points last game. Finney-Smith kicks to Johnson. Here's Claxton. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Nets?
They're really fucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Saric. Draymond Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Gary Payton. And Curry subbed in for Paul. And then for Brooklyn, Cameron Thomas comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Simmons. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. For any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it. And that's what we do in life normally, right?
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, to the inside. Claxton, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Curry against Dinwiddie. Curry is inside. He's got 7. The layup missed.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Looney. And he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. Bridges, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe, but he has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Looney. He has yet to score. Curry outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Dinwiddie against Curry. A 3. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Warriors trail by 6. Curry looking around. Another 3 from Steph Curry. This guy is unreal.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Here's Dinwiddie. Green with the rebound.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting from the corner. That's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
Well, certain years in the contest are more entertaining than others, Shaq. You know, it's hard for me to believe this field will not be entertaining. You look at the field. Look at all these guys. You got to know they came to play today.
Yeah, they better put on a show. Please don't let us down.
And now let's take a look at our featured game. No surprise, Steph Curry was in fine form during that first half. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Kevon Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins. That's Steve Kerr's five as we get into the second half. Curry can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Bridges, and it's Looney with the rebound.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Green with a screen on Dinwiddie. Curry kicks to Thompson. Pass to Green. Clock at 6. Outside Curry. No good from outside. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting not great, 40% for the game. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Now, here's Looney. No scoring in this one. Thompson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And the Warriors miss again.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Bridges misses.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. Here now is Dinwiddie after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. On the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Warriors. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Stephen Curry.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Now here's Johnson. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Dinwiddie against Paul. Pass to Wiggins. Paul looking around. Going inside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Paul's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors. Passes it to Claxton. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Claxton's got 8 points.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything. Lets the opportunities come to him.
Paul against Dinwiddie. Thompson outside. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Thomas is checked in.
For the Nets, number 24.
1:46 left in the third quarter of the game. Dinwiddie for 3. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Ball against Dinwiddie. The pass to Thompson. From deep. And a great assist by Paul. As that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight. Dinwiddie for 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's a minute left to play in the third. Paul passes to Thompson. Paul with the screen for Thompson. And stolen by Thomas. Makes it off the glass. He's got 7.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Dinwiddie against Paul. 34 seconds left in the third. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And another 3 for Golden State.
Love watching Klay Thompson and that easy stroke of his.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Thompson. To the middle. Here's Green. Paul against Dinwiddie. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Start.
5 seconds left in the third quarter. Curry on the wing. It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
That's what Bridges is known for, an excellent defender who knows how to alter shots.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going, we've got Mikal Bridges. Also Thomas out there. Ben Simmons is out there with Lonnie Walker. And it's Watford in at the 4 slot. And they'll get another chance. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And the shot is good.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. Walker against Wiggins. Out to Bridges. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now, here's Looney. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Bridges. Looney finds Wiggins. Offensive rebound. And here's Thompson. Green with a screen on Simmons. Second shot opportunity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you think about Klay Thompson's career, Brent, an incredibly resilient player. Look at all he's overcome.
When you think about those injury cards dealt out to Klay, well, here's an ACL. Not only that, he gets the Achilles card. So he did it twice, and he continues to play at a high level.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Simmons. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Trendon Watford. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Thomas. Curry passes to Thompson. Back to Curry. The three. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors.
Brooklyn calls timeout.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, during the break, listening in on Jacques Vaughn's huddle. Now, he wants his team to mix it up offensively. He said, we've been settling for too many threes. Don't be afraid to attack the rim. Challenge their defense. Let's see some variety out there. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Dinwiddie. That's tipped. And it's the Warriors on the break. Oh, Curry is so dangerous in transition.
Well, I like it when Steph uses some of that quickness and craftiness on the defensive end.
Nets trail by 10. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Johnson, a wide open look. And again, it's the Nets missing. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Dinwiddie against Curry. Pass to Looney. 6 to shoot. And Thompson launches it from deep. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Team foul.
Here's Bridges. Bridges misses. Warriors leading by 10.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Curry against Dinwiddie. Just 5 on the clock. Looney kicks to Thompson. Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. Fades back. And that one hits back iron.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Down low. Curry with the steal.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Warriors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Now, here's Bridges.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And taken away by Johnson. Good on the shot.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And it's Wiggins with the ball for Golden State. They've led by as much as 10. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Nets. They trail by 6. Timeout called, the Nets. They're behind by 6. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. "17 seconds left in the fourth. Got it! And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, so far the defense has not learned much from the lessons Mikal is teaching them.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the... All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
Like Bane in the beat of her friend, keep helping detangle the weave. When they jump in the front, see the